Understanding humanism through abortion issues. And abortion is the stoppage of a pregnancy by the removing or expulsing of an embryo or fetus from the woman's uterus, leading to its death. This heartless act can occur spontaneously due to complication during pregnancy or can be induced intentionally by its own mother. First argument: abortion is wrong, illegal, and unacceptable. Talking about the sanctity of life, all life is sacred, so abortion is always wrong. If both lives are sacred, then whom should we choose to save? Which one is more important, the woman or the fetus? During critical situations where the woman's life is endangered, humanists prioritize the aspect of the quality of life, considering her physical, mental state, both happiness and suffering of the woman and the fetus. Abortion is not always wrong. There are situations that permit one to abort due to the strong reasons. Second argument: abortion is right, legal, and acceptable. Are the medical and psychological risk of abortion is guaranteed? Taking into consideration of the fact that abortion is less risky to the woman compared to proceeding the pregnancy and give birth. Humanists note that life is precious, but also believe that quality of life is also vital when making decisions regarding life and death. Humanism is a progressive philosophy of life-death without theism or any supernatural doctrine of our ability and duty that strive to the greater good. Ethic of humanism: believe our morality and interpretation of right and wrong, believe people may be good, believe in moral autonomy, believe that we should understand the specific circumstance and the possible implications when determining how to behave, believe that we have the appropriate support at our disposal. Popular humanists that have contributed in the past: Petrarch, Giovanni Boccaccio. Abortion permit to protect the health of the woman, or in case of rape or incest, by some term a therapeutic or justifiable abortion. Type of abortion: medical abortion, vacuum aspiration, labor induction abortion, dilation and evacuation. Laws regarding abortion: common law, the UK and most of the former colonies such as Australia, Bangladesh, Malaysia, New Zealand, Pakistan, Singapore, and the United States. Civil law: most of the rest of Europe, such as Belgium, France, Portugal, Spain, and their former colonies, Turkey and Japan, most of Latin America. French civil law has been influenced the law of the several North African and Middle Eastern countries. Islamic law, the North Africa and Western Asia countries, and others with predominantly Muslim population and have an influence on personal law, for instance, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Pakistan. Two types of argument: naive, argue that the fairness of law depends on the moral opinion of the ancient state; sophisticated, the respective affirmation of majority rule and individual democratic rights on the one hand and on equality on the other. In Malaysia, application in the abortion context is controversial and few will deny the importance in medical practice. Health professionals may also refuse to end a pregnancy because of their personal ideas or religious views. This is because in public health facilities, pregnancy abortion is only performed to save the life of the mother. Discrimination. Those who oppose the right of the fetuses to life do not respect all human life, but instead prefer artificial attributes to give certain person more value or right than others. Deprivation. The argument tends to suggest that some killings are far more wrong than others, or that some people have much greater right to existence than others. Humanists place human welfare and empathy towards others regardless of race, gender, age, social status at the center of their ethical decision-making. Humanists believe that for a person to do good things should not be motivated by the belief in reward or punishment in the afterlife. Argument brought up regarding abortion, value of life, playing God, concern and psychological risk. Value of life. They said that life begins at conception, and so aborting the fetus is wrong as it takes away a life. If life are considered sacred, then when it comes to between the life of the mother and the unborn child, which life is more sacred than the other? Playing God. For humanists, they believe it is up to the individual being to decide on how they should use our medical intervention that has been advanced for centuries for answering questions about life and death. Concern and psychological risk. This results in many complications in the long run for the woman's health or result in death. In the psychological aspect of abortion, women who are denied an abortion are more likely to initially experience higher levels of anxiety, lower self-esteem, depression compared to women who receive abortion. One mistake should not affect one's life for the next 20 years. A woman's right in this reference is previous because her right is dependent on certain conditions. We all could agree that pro-choice will always be the one that makes sense. Since like the interest to protect potential life is higher than to protect the life that already here.